Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Nationals in Washington 3-2. The Diamondbacks grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 12-9. The Marlins amassed 14 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 9-6. The Phillies were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-1. John Lester got the W and now has 5 this year, leading the Cubs to a win against San Diego 4-3. The Brew Crew pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 2-0. The St. Louis Cardinals grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-2. The Rockies stopped their 6-game losing streak as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-1. The Boston Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-0. The win was their 6th in a row. The Kansas City Royals combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-0. The A's totaled 11 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 8-4. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Yankees put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-2. The Twins only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-0. The O's finished off a 3-game sweep as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 4-3. The Houston Astros held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Reyes 4-3. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. The Dodgers will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Justin Turner.
Now here's the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup, and he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
And now Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Sanchez has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues, and during that time he sent over 1,700 batters packing via the strikeout. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the stretch. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone! Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
The right fielder.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 7 homers, 18 driven in. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And that misses 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. Around first, he's digging for second. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. At the plate now, Will Smith, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Zach.
Now at the plate, Zach Mckinstry. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
A ball and a strike. Peterson at third with 2 away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball. One of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Turner.
Pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0.
Hey.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. A runner at first with no outs here. Close tabs on him. The 2-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now to the plate, Juan Soto. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. One and one. Here it comes.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Taken, but called a strike.
I got to count 2 and 2.
One out and a runner on second base. Hit well on the ground to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Reyes. Zimmerman.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Wood sets. Here's the pitch.
Count 1 and 0.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front 4-1. Well, there is some weather in the area here in D.C. as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third base.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
In for strike 2. Fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On now to the bottom of the second. LA's on top 4-1. Digging in now, Kurt Suzuki, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
So here's Starlin Castro. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Eric Thames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run, 9 driven in. fouls this one off. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Settling in now, Anibal Sanchez. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ballgame with 3 men on. Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And it's fouled away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Into the box now, Trey Turner, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. The 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Adam Eaton digging in next, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 2-0. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
So striding in, Juan Soto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Here's the 1-2. Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll go now to the top of the third. Dodgers lead this one 4-3. So here's Cody Bellinger.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Well,
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one away in the inning, and with that, we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's too high.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. One out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jock Peterson is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. From the belt, kicks and deals. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-0. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the Hind, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Zach Mckinstry.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Mckinstry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on.
That's
2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A bouncer up the middle. Kendrick has it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Nationals 3. So digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expect.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Going back is Bellinger. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So 1 gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Outside. That's a ball.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
3-0 now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starlin Castro stands in as he looks at a called strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Again, a 1-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
2-2.
Full count.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding into the box, Eric Thames, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Men on third with two down. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Helpful.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. One left for Washington. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Alex Wood.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the third baseman, Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
One out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Takes this the other way to right, and another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Six runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Working for the punch out and the offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Runners on first with 1 down. Bouncer to the left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Betts is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Rowena Elias answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Cody Bellinger will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Beaten into the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Stepping into the box, Roenis Elias.
Leading up for the Nationals, the pitcher, Roenis Elias.
Pitch on the way. Low for ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Right side. He's got it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Eaton, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Wood gets the sign. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Josh Peterson.
So striding forward now, Jock Peterson. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Will Smith. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Zach Mckinstry stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. Jimmy Nelson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 40. Jimmy Nelson.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Nelson, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. Juan Soto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nope. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2.
The count is 1-2.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now the relay home, and he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate now, Eric Thames, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Two down, runners at first and second.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 6-4. A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back easily. To the plate now, Justin Turner, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Too high. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Striding in once again, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Soto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're up 6-4. Scott Alexander will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Scott Alexander.
Asdrubal Cabrera is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Alexander is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Ripped down the line. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to bat is Trey Turner. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. This is foul right side. The 0-2 once more is laid off of down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Number 2, Eaton.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning. Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Weak grounder down the line at third. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So stepping in, Juan Soto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Behind 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Ross Stripling takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Mckinstry is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Will Harris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Here comes the 1-0. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. To 2-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. Max Muncy will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a curveball in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
The center fielder,
so next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. And that misses for ball 1. Still only one out in the inning. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And this one finds the corner for strike one.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Eaton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Nationals 4. Leading off the inning, Kurt Suzuki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Outside, 3-0 now. Starlin Castro will be next. Here it is, the 3-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, Eric.
Digging in, Eric Thames. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Will Harris.
Victor Robles will look for some two-out magic here, as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Victor Robles.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Out in front of a fastball, as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. In his career, Turner enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. The 1-0. Popped up. Smith has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Nats leave a pair. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Ryan Harper will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Ryan Harper.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Zach Mckinstry.
Zach Mckinstry.
First pitch on its way. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Soto is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Chris Taylor will get the call here, as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for Los Angeles, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Payoff pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Justin Turner. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
The batter, the shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
In now, Kike Hernandez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch.
2-2 count.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2-2. Two out, nobody on. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Nationals 4. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Eaton.
The center fielder, Adam Eaton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller out to short. He's right there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Here now is Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 9-4. Austin Voth enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Turner over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Max Muncy will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Now look out, as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So now to the plate, Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Turner has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Nationals 4. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Three and 0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The catcher, number 28.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Ready for another chance? Kurt Suzuki, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and now this will be a base hit for Suzuki.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And now for Washington, Starlin Castro. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Set with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Line to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Eric Thames will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Jansen typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Thames behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Wilmer Defoe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. The 1-0 home. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. The Dodgers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Eaton.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Two out, bases loaded. And he falls behind 0-2. Last strike now for the Nats. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jimmy Nelson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Anibal Sanchez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Kenley Jansen records the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 5 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Ivan Nova is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 6th home run on the season for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
And that'll bring up Miguel Anderharn.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Andujar takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Mercer takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
2 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Glaber Torres. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up now. 1-0 Yanks. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. And now pitch on the way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Castro.
Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Cole into the windup. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Cabrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. Softly hit to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Second home run early in the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And Demerit will be there to make the play for the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. Chopped this one left side. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Next for New York, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's Cameron Maven now. Yes, he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Maven, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Line towards center field. Gardner is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Into the box now, Romine, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He'll start this one at 274, 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. First offering on its way. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
2 out, nobody on. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Here's Miguel Anderharn now as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. Standing in, Nico Goodrum, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
The 1-0.
What?
Hey!
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
The next batter, Jaime Candelario. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Pitch on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Nope.
And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Hit softly down the line at first. Not trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Candelario is retired, 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the right
Stepping in, Travis Demeritte. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Cole gets the sign. Here he comes, 0-1.
Ball inside.
2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Full count now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Over to first, Cole, and the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. (2-0) to the Tigers left fielder.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And it's fouled away. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Harold Castro would be next. 2 out with the man at first. Drilled on the ground to short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
To the plate now, Harold Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Line toward the alley and left center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The set and the 1-1. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. One and one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring up Glaber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that bat.
Into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Favorable call in there for a strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch.
The count is full. 3-2.
Brett Gardner would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maven.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. In the air to center. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Nope. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nico.
Striding in, Nico Goodrum. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Three and 0 now.
I got 3-0.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Standing in, Jaime Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Popped him up. Romine is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box, Miguel Anderharn. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. With runners in scoring position this season, LeMahieu is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardner during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Travis Demeritte. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A ball and a strike now. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. LeMahieu for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Harold Castro is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
In now, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Cole sets, 1-0 on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers 1. Rony Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Rony Garcia.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
2-2.
Popped up. Candelario battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball 1.
1-0.
Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 4-1. So So here's the cleanup hitter, Cameron Maven. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Austin Romine. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Fouled off. The 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jordy Mercer.
Digging in, Jordy Mercer. It was a walk in his last trip. Cole has his target. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jordan Zimmerman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Jordan Zimmerman.
Digging in once again, Luke Voit. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The first baseman, Luke Voit.
Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Yankees lead it 4-1. Ready now, Nico Goodrum. It was a walk in his last trip.
The shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he fouls this one off. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jaime Candelario. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that one is gone. Standing in now, Travis Demeritte. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Reyes. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Cole sets. First pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run will score all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Zach Britton takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning.
Zach Britton.
Ready once again, Miguel Cabrera. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with two away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher. When you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Gardner is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 4-3. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gio Urshela. First delivery to him on the way.
That's inside.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That's ball 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here's the 3-2. Grounded to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Anderharn.
Now batting, Miguel Anderharn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard. But this is a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hit in the air to right field. Demerit's there to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. And it remains a 4-3 game. Tommy Kahnle will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Romine.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes.
Ball 2. 2 balls. 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Jordy Mercer, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Popped up. LeMahieu trying to get there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Called strike 2. Here now the 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gardner going back, still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and we are tied again. To the plate now, Jaime Candelario, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
At the plate, Travis Demeritte, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the Reyes. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Ready with the 1-0. He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Adam Ottavino trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Stepping in now, Harold Castro, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Yankees 4. Joe Jimenez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 1-2.
Nope.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Torres waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate now, Torres, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
No one out with a runner at second. Fastball well outside. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. A runner at second, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just off the inside corner. Jimenez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Ford.
So striding in, Luke Voigt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
Good at bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Here's the first pitch. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. Tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Tigers looking to celebrate in the Motor City. Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Lays off 2-2 now. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cameron Maven. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this is down. And that should do it. Scope is digging for home. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
The man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Detroit Tigers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Joe Jimenez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.